left the battery on, so the light was dead, so I had to do something. Um, yeah, this is my house. This is what I live in, and it's unsightly, and people don't like it. That's all I got. I mean, I gotta pay for a storage facility so I can have my stuff there. I got all of these expenses to try to keep my stuff safe. Well, maybe I'm completely broke yesterday. I couldn't buy nothing. I did need to go to the bathroom. But the thing is, I have both physical and mental disabilities. And of course, being stuck from parking lot to parking lot, people don't understand that although, yeah, sure, white privilege and all that, or yeah, sure, people are inclusive of somebody with physical disabilities or mental disabilities. The fact is, they're not inclusive of the homeless anywhere. I mean, yesterday I tried to tell somebody who's a mandated reporter about crimes and about my disabilities, and I was talked over through the entirety of it. Now I'm here inside of the Goodwill. I don't want them to call the cops on me for shopping, so, or for being stuck in the parking lot. So all my batteries got that thing attached to it. Before I try to start it, I figure I'll come in here and make sure I buy something. Sometimes I come in here and I like to be a customer. And also, I know that I'm stuck parking lot to parking lot. And the more parking lots I get kicked out of, the more unsafe I am, the more unsafe situation I'm in. So I try to keep the parking lots on a rotation so I don't get kicked out. But the guy who is the manager here, he came and talked to me about just parking here. And that's never my intent. It's just the way it ends up happening. And thank goodness I was able to get $10 yesterday. So I spent five of it. I got five that was left, and I spent part of that this morning to get a coffee. So I have enough to buy some stupid trinket I don't need. I usually come in and check for the Boy Scout handbook. And sometimes I look for special sensory headphones that they might have here, but I definitely wouldn't have enough if they had them this time, so I didn't check. What's the color tag today? Purple. All right, I'll find something purple for tape. The manager guy here, just like anywhere else, just like at Fred Meyer's, just like anywhere that you go, people are not inclusive of the homeless. They don't want you there. It's ugly. It's unsightly. Oh, yes, ma'am. They tell you to go to places that'll help you, and all of them talk over you. And that's the problem with being autistic. It's not the autism that's the problem. It's people's assumption that we're retarded and they talk over us. They don't hear what's happening. They don't care what's happening. They don't care that we're being abused and that our disabilities are taken advantage of because they're busy doing it. No matter how many times people did harmful stuff to me over at Fred Meyer's, nobody would do anything about it. Ever. There's got to be something in here, like a dollar with a purple tag. Although everything's probably been sold. 99 cents. Of course, if I bought this, probably somebody would probably pretend I was trying to hurt somebody with them. That's right. Some of the people that I tried to turn in, they pretended that because I had a squirt gun that I was going to kill them. Yeah, how insane is that? And the thing is, I literally had to do desperate things because people just talk over us. So I got to be scared everywhere I go. I got to be scared of everyone I meet because their assumptions could be used to kill me. And I do mean that. Autism is not easy to deal with when you're in a state of crisis and everybody thinks they know better than you. Then they all talk over you and your crisis remains. They tell you it's not a big deal. They have no idea what's going on because they haven't let you finish the thing you're saying. How much is this? $1.99? 99 cents for a little patch of some sort. Let's see what it is. Luggage spotter. Oh. And screw it, I'll get it anyway. It's better than being harmed. Now, a lot of y'all do side with the business, I get it. Between money and homeless people, money is more important. But also, I do spend money here. And the guy who's the manager here come out. He said, "You moving on today, or you getting out today?" I said, "Well, yeah, I leave it." "Or are you leaving today?" I said, "Yeah, I leave every day. I got to go to TFCC and TCCHC and all sorts of other stuff." But he said, "You can't just park here. You need to move on. This is your warning." Well, all right. See, here's the thing about victimizing homeless people. It doesn't teach us not to be homeless. Victimizing the homeless doesn't teach us not to be homeless. People are inclusive of physical disabilities and mental disabilities, but not if it's a homeless person who has those disabilities. They're understanding of financial hardships, but not if it's a homeless person who's having those financial hardships. I know for a fact I have at least something. $1. And although I'm not apparently welcome in Goodwill after this, because of the issues with my car and the issues with my disabilities and people victimizing me over those disabilities. And I never wanted to be stuck here. I never wanted to be stuck in Tillamook. I never wanted to have car issues, and I never wanted people to make me go in alone, because that's the easiest way to get victimized. Yes, ma'am. And I do the right thing. I made sure I bought something. I came in earlier. I didn't have anything to... It's right here. Yeah, sure, they're supposed to do something because I'm disabled. I'm also homeless. And then if you stop to consider all of the hardships that come with that make doing anything for yourself a near impossibility when it comes to legal crap. There's no possible way I was going to have the money unless somebody stopped to try to understand my disabilities instead of exploiting them. And everybody exploited them. People keep interrupting me to tell me they understand, or to tell me stories about themselves, or to tell me I should go here and I should go there. Well, that is all hurtful. Because without somebody going in with us, we're not taken seriously. And our predators are allowed to go, "Oh, well, he's just crazy. He's the bad guy. And we're fucking harmed. Kill me, please." That's what we have to scream at the top of our lungs before you will ever look. Or we have to treat you the way our predators treat us. We'll see if my car will start. I hope it will. Nope. I never wanted to be stuck here. I can't go to any of the parking lots because I have to live in the parking lots as a homeless person. I hate this.
hate it. I never wanted to live like this. I didn't ask for people to hurt me for being in a state of crisis. I didn't ask for them to go running around pretending I'm a bad person for being in a state of crisis. When I show them why, they fucking flip shit on me. Why the fuck do you think I was in a state of crisis? It's not just one person doing that to me. See, these people don't stop to let me finish what I'm saying. And it turns into a lot more abuse. The people we're supposed to go to for help. The people who are supposed to be inclusive. Bullshit. BLM is not inclusive of the homeless. MMIW is not inclusive of men or the homeless. The homeless. Me Too is not inclusive of men or the homeless. Goodwill is not inclusive of the homeless. God, I was hoping that would work because it fucking hurts to push. Fucking Christ. Alright, we'll try it one more time. If nobody who says they care actually sees the effort, these people are not inclusive. I know I have keys. I know I do. You get to see how easy it is to take advantage of me because I'm disabled. You get to see how people don't stop to understand how all of this traffic, oh sure, for them it's fine, but when I'm having to deal with that going on, I'm yelling at them. When they say, hey, would you open my door, like the cops do? Would you open your door? Over on my passenger side, you can hear me just fine. You can't hear me? Well, that's the thing, is that I'm having the same issues, okay? If I can power through them, so can you. You want to keep on complaining about it? Well, you know what? You can deal with it. That's what you make me do, isn't it? You make me deal with it, stuck out in public doing this. Stuck out in public. Alright, apparently I gotta find out where I put my friggin' keys. I didn't ask to be disabled. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for people to victimize me. I didn't. I did absolutely ask them to keep their word when they said they would kill me. I also begged a lot of people to do that to me. A lot of them. That's how they made me feel. They made me feel unimportant. and they've shown me that I'm unimportant. There's literally nothing in the last 6 years that they have bothered to look at or care about because I am unimportant. I needed to turn those crimes in right away. Did Pete just help me to turn them in right away? No, she fucking argued. Promised me that she would, but just argued. All she would do is argue. When you abuse somebody to the point that they're begging you to kill them, and you don't even think you've done something wrong, when they do the same to you, you can't handle it. You flip your wig. When they give you a little tiny taste of what their predators do to them, just the words, and not even the mean ones. And you go, you're so mean. How dare you say that to someone with PTSD? You're mentally ill. You need therapy. Fuck you. Literally everyone has refused to look at evidence of the abuse. Over and over again, I try to show it to them. I try to force them to see it in person. They might watch part of one video. Maybe. And you notice that when I'm in a state of crisis and I'm trying to show evidence, like the video of Jordan Anderson, he keeps interrupting and asking questions. He needs to shush, listen to the victim, all right? The crime just happened, listen to the victim. This isn't just something that he just needs someone to talk to about. You need to listen, you need to make a report. He didn't make a report. Yeah, it's recorded, half of it. All right, I found my keys. We'll give it another try. I'm not a person to anyone. All right, I'm screwed. You don't stop to see how this prevents us from having access to resources. Do what? I do. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I was just on my YouTube channel talking about how Goodwill is inclusive of the disabled, just not disabled homeless people. Well, don't let her out, I'll lick her to death. I'm just kidding, I don't actually identify as a dog. Don't do that. I will pet you, dog. Stay in there. I will pet you. No, that dog is in its domain. Dogs can sense when people are scared and they respond. Right now I'm angry with Goodwill because I'm scared and your dog's responding. Don't, you're cute. You're too cute. Especially for the right? Oh, don't make me talk to you like you're a little baby. I will. One moment, I'm not trying to be rude. Oh, you already got it taken off. Good. I want to make sure it doesn't explode. Ouch. I can make it like 8 steps usually before it cramps up. Oh! All right. We're in business. Woo! Thank you, sir. All right, you rock. All right, I know you're a dude and I ain't supposed to say this. You even put my hood down. You are a sweetheart. Are you sure you're not the dog? Always poor people, isn't it? Do what? Oh, I'm sorry. She is a sweetie. All right. The problem is when a man needs help, he's talked to death. When a man's being stalked, he's talked to death. And at least people are here for some of the little problems, you know? And I bought something here, so hopefully Goodwill won't call the cops on me. See, that's the thing, is that without you being there for me, I literally have to do crazy shit to get heard. I have gone through too much of this hell. It is not Farnsworth or Molly who made this a scary place for me. It's the people we're told to go to for help. They don't stop to comprehend how many crimes can even be committed against a homeless person in a week, while committing crimes against disabled and elderly. Yeah, that's right, they took advantage of a lot of disabled and elderly. My friends and family didn't care that I was being abused. Sure, they said that they did, but their actions showed that they didn't. They took their dear sweet time about doing the things that they promised that they would do. See, that's why these services exist, is so that people like us, but then again, without someone to help explain it. Like, sure, you tell me, oh, well, I would help Sean, but I'm too far away. Yeah, but you don't come forward about that to the mental health workers that I'm sent to that are supposed to be mandated reporters, and you certainly don't go with me to do it, to make sure something's done, to make sure that it's recorded, to make sure that there's proof that you did. On the bright side, yeah, I have. Breakdowns from not being heard. That's what it is. Not being heard. People not being understanding. People saying they understand, but showing that they don't. As a man, I'm less likely to be listened to. As a disabled person, I'm more likely to be blown off. As a homeless person, I'm more likely to be released. That's why, as a homeless person, I am less likely to be allowed to make a report than you. That's why, as a homeless person, and as a man, I'm more likely to be arrested if I try to turn in a crime that was committed against me. As a poor person, I have to spend money to go to these services to get denied access to these services because I'm homeless. Denied access to many of these services because I don't have the physical ability to do what it is that they're asking me to do. Well, they ignore all of them. You guys want to make excuses for these people? No. Some of you get that excuse, but trained professionals don't. Police officers are trained professionals. Now here's the thing, I don't want to be stuck in people's parking lots. I never did. My options are far more limited than you believe, but you won't shut up to find that out. You just won't stop interrupting me. You won't let me say what I'm saying without distractions. I get these fucking trolls here. You wanna do mean shit? Dude, don't make it a fucking race! I'm trying to get into that fucking lane, asshole! Jesus fuck! It's not fucking NASCAR! Holy fucking Christ, dude! Fucking Christ! About to give me a goddamn heart attack. Fucking dude in a big old fucking truck. Like, no, dude. It's not a fucking race. What the hell are you thinking? Then you tell me it's not appropriate to have a mental fucking breakdown over not getting help, over being denied help, but sent over and over again. Making me talk to them when I'm in a state of crisis is fucked up. Allowing them to fucking create the state of crisis is even more fucked up. What the hell are you people thinking? And then you pretend that because my words don't come together, that I'm a bad person, or because I give a tiny bit of it back, that I'm a bad person. I'm trying to get help, and all you do is talk over me. Make me feel like I am nothing. For you asking if I need help, you make me feel like I'm nothing. When you offer to help me, and all you do is talk about yourself, you show me that I mean nothing. Fucking Christ. The biggest issue with all of these mommies who wanted to get on and look at this for entertainment is that they all wanted to be lying sacks of shit. And all of them wanted to pretend that I was a bad guy when I fucking called them out for being pieces of shit. You never gave a fuck about me. None of you did. None of you cared about Natalie either. You only cared about yourselves, and that includes her family and her friends. Not one of you ever actually cared about me. Your actions are what show that you care, not your words. When you promised you were going to do something, you promised. And then when you didn't keep your word and I got harmed even more. You're horrible people, all of you.